We should have just stayed in the spot that we were at.
Is it me or is this mooring buoy moving? Everybody's on anchor watch this morning.
If that line breaks, we're in the rocks in like 10 seconds. This is unsafe.
Today I'm gonna make an attempt to sail in shorts and t-shirts. I think I'm being a little ambitious, but I'll try. Okay. Oh, I can already feel that I need a sweater. This is cold. Bye for now, Formentera. You were cool and full of nudist people. So because of the ever-changing winds, today the winds are literally going to be coming from all four directions above Ibiza. Ren has had a lot of anchorage anxiety. Do you think we can find you a therapist for your anchorage anxiety?
No, I think my anxiety is justified given the couple of crazy anchoring experiences we've had in the last 7 days.
The problem is there are two things that can make an anchorage really uncomfortable for us, and when I say uncomfortable, it's the boat rolling, becoming a little seasick. I mean, a rolling anchorage makes life really difficult on board. When the winds shift so much, the waves linger for a bit in the sea before they shift themselves. And because today the wind is coming from all four directions, it means that we have to find an anchorage that is okay for us to be in this afternoon when the winds come from the west and the waves come from the west, but also for tonight when the winds come from the north and they shift to the east and then to the south. So Ryan has had a lot of anchorage anxiety lately. And right now we are passing Ibiza airport.
We should have just stayed in the spot that we were at. It would have been fine.
Well, we don't know that yet because we haven't checked out the anchorage.
Yeah, but you don't need to really, you can kind of tell by looking at it. There's no other boats over here.
But we're in Ibiza. We can go party and not sleep. So this is the anchorage that we are planning on going to. There is one boat. What do you think?
I don't know. On the main and we'll drop the sail. Look at that rock.
It's really beautiful in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow, I'm very impressed. Amazing. The color of this rock is incredible. Alright, that's fine. Do you wanna do the attempt or
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because guys, we have never picked up a mooring buoy, so this will be a first one.
See, there's this white thing on.
Is it me or is this mooring buoy moving? Okay, we're gonna do... I know. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go around this boat. So I totally get the thing with anchorage anxiety, but we've just arrived in paradise. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. I think that we hit the jackpot, Ryan. Ryan.
Yeah.
How's your anchorage anxiety tonight?
No, it's pretty fun tonight. This is a pretty good spot. I'm happy with this spot, I guess. I think we scored big with this one. This is a good anchorage. I never really looked at it.
It's not even an anchorage, it's mooring buoys.
It is an anchorage. I mean, if the mooring buoys aren't here, you just have to find sand.
There is no sand.
That is actually very true. There is no sand.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To write you this song. 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt?
Hey guys! This morning our lovely little anchorage in Ibiza turned not so lovely anymore. We're having strong winds coming from the west, smashing everyone in the anchorage. So yeah, that's the current situation.
I'm here till it breaks. Oh, how my heart aches. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself.
I'm kind of evaluating the risk of what to do. We've been in 45 or 40 knot gusts. It's about 25 sustained right now. The forecast has the winds supposed to be lessening a bit after lunch. Still a bit gusty, but lessening. So this is a bit uncomfortable, but it's not the worst comfort level that we've had here in this anchorage. So I'm thinking that we will stay until the afternoon when the winds might die down a bit, because I think the risk of us going off this mooring ball, because Sophie and I have never done that before, and maybe getting tangled over other mooring balls that are around, or maybe we're really close to shore boat, is just a bit higher than what I want to take. So maybe we wait till this afternoon, the wind die down a little bit, and then if we do decide it's worth a move, we'll make it then.
Everybody's on anchor watch this morning. This is Matt. What are they doing? I know that this is really uncomfortable.
It's not, this is unsafe. This isn't uncomfortable. This is, if that line breaks, we're in the rocks in like 10 seconds. This is unsafe.
The winds have gotten worse. We are sustained between 25 and 30 with gusts up to 40 and above. It's not looking great. Some boats are trying to leave. It's not working great for them. I'm getting a little seasick because the boat is rocking and rolling everywhere around. Our friends on Sea Odyssey, Emily is at the bow doing, I don't really know what they're doing. They seem to be having some trouble. Well, this is not a fun morning, guys. It's not very fun. Yeah, take my word for it, you do not want to be here right now. This is not good. Not good. I think that the Sea Odyssey are actually trying to leave.
Yeah, I think so too.
What do you say, Ryan?
Huh?
Should we?
I think if boats are gonna leave, we should leave one at a time.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
Their bridle has it's like 1.5 waves here.
We're holding. We are holding.
It's gonna get worse. Like throughout the day, this is gonna get worse and worse. It's not just gonna magically stop.
No, I realize that.
Like look at the waves bouncing off the rocks. What?
Do you think we should just have the engine on in case?
I've thought about that, but
But
I don't know. We could do it. Pretty shitty Friday. This is the second time in a week that I knew the better decision to make and I didn't make it. I'm a bit pissed with myself about it.
hello, and welcome to the cockpit of hell, where we're not having the best of time today. It is blowing a lot. There is literally nothing we can do but monitor the situation. We can't work, we can't be on our laptops, we can't do anything. All we can do is make sure that the boat is okay. And that's what we're gonna do most of the day. Boat life. Yay. Ibiza, party town. My ass. And the waves are having a party. Some people have it worse than us. Our friends on Mayalsac, the big catamarans, have friends that need to get a cab in exactly 15 minutes. This is insane. They are going to launch the dinghy in those crazy waves and go to the beach to drop them off. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my god, this is absolutely insane. I feel really scared for Baptiste right now. I feel pretty scared for our friend Baptiste right now. He's in a very precarious position in his dinghy, trying to help sea Odyssey. Another day for you and me in paradise. Patrice is absolutely soaked. He is just water. Patrice is water. Matt lost his pants!
Those are mats!
Matt lost his pants at sea. Oh, that's so funny. It feels like the waves are a little calmer now. Like I don't see the boat moving as much as it was an hour ago. This is a little better. Okay, well they made it. Look at that. You made it!
This far?
Yeah.
This far? This is not part of the journey.
I think this is the worst. I think you're gonna be good.
Ready for the next bit. We have to swim the last 10 meters.
Oh my god. Good luck!
Will you always hold my hand when I need you, when I don't know what I'm doing with myself? I'm a lost soul, walking through this world like I have some idea. When I don't, and I
Woo. And the hero of the day, Patrice, who managed to managed to drop off 3 people off on shore. That was pretty badass.
Oh, stop. Behave. You behave, I give you food. But if you do that shit, no food. Okay? Stop it. Nope. No. 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 No, no, no. No.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. It just seems like there's something in the way that you are. It makes me smile like a drunk. It makes me high like a drug. Makes me wanna be near you like I'm caught in this fog. And I wait for tomorrow 'cause I know that I can. And I
So I am on Sea Odyssey, our friend's catamaran, and this morning when the whole happened, something bad happened to them.
Yeah, we thought we were dragging. So what we did was we tried to keep the buoy really close to us and take the pressure off the buoy. So if we're dragging, we want to move up to the buoy, take the pressure off of it so that we don't keep pulling back. And there was like boats here, so, and a wall. So we just kept driving forward to make sure that we kept pressure off there. But as we were, you know, going up and over it a couple times, it wrapped around it. And so now we're in a situation where our bridle is hooked around the buoy, and then there's jellyfish in the water, so it's making things difficult to try to release ourselves. So we're putting a supplementary line in.
Yeah.
That's what we've got so far. I don't think you wait till you get. Do you see that?
This is the worst thing I've ever seen. I have never seen this in my life.
I mean, the trash is horrendous, and then you look closely and you think, look at that.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is way worse.
I'm telling you, that's what I was doing out there.
Look at that. Look at that. Over there.
I know, I'm telling you, it's awful. This is the end of the day, and we really need those. That was pretty bad, huh?
Well, the day started out, we were motoring on our mooring ball because we thought we were going backwards, but after 4 hours of motoring and trying to hold the boat still, I think we just wasted a bunch of fuel and stressed ourselves out. We should have just, like, you know, just flung in, you know, and flung around.
But you know what, Matt? We've all done that.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hey, to newbies.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
Click. What goes through your mind when shit breaks loose is you think your trip could just like end in an instant. So you looking at like the shore and you're like, well, I'm only like 100 or 200 feet away. And this could be like the end. Yeah. So you just do
everything you worked for, done.
Yeah, you do everything you can just to maintain to make it to the next day.
Yeah, no, I totally buy that.
It's not even like you're thinking about life and death. You're thinking about like the boat. You're thinking about the boat. It's always the boat. Because if the boat crashes, you crash.
Yeah.
You gotta just...
Yeah.
Everything's about protecting the boat.
Exactly. Okay, Ryan, so how's your anchorage anxiety at now?
Well, so first, I think it's worth saying that I don't have anxiety over the actual act of anchoring. That's quite fine. I actually find that the easiest thing to do in sailing, dropping the anchor, setting it, and living a nice life on the hook.
Yeah, and our rock now has proved really reliable too.
Yeah, the anxiety has come from finding a place to protect us from wind and swell with the ever-shifting winds of the Med. Yeah, it's slowly coming along. I'm still very frustrated with the weather in the Med and where that puts us, like the positions that it puts us every day. But what we have learned to do is pick a couple places every day. We use Navily, the app Navily, which has been really good and allows us to kind of look ahead and pick a few different places we could go to. And then what we do is go check them out and then pick the best one instead of just picking one, going to it, and then being disappointed. And it's worked pretty well so far. Yeah. When I go in.
So what also happened is that we realized that the Med is not at all what we expected it to be, and on the other hand, we also heard that this weather this year is extreme.
Yeah, it's been a little different. A lot of low pressures kind of flying around the Med, which isn't typical, we're told.
No, the weather is really unstable, and as we are finishing this video, it is June and the weather is still pretty unstable in the Med. So we are starting to question if we should stay in the Med or if we should cross the Atlantic this year.
Yeah, and we don't have an answer for that, but the winds are a challenge, and the swell's a challenge too.
We have some videos coming, guys. Oh my god, we've spent some interesting nights. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season goes as to the big shifty winds that are completely crazy and kind of driving us nuts. This week we welcome Wade in our community of patrons. Wade, welcome to our community of patrons, and
Thanks,
thank you
Wade.
for supporting us. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We like to have you here. We think it's really fun. The more the merrier. Anything else you want to say? What is that?
That's mine.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate having you here, and we will see you next week. Bye!
Bye bye!